I call lipstick on a pig. So this is when you had some amazing design and product-led people built amazing new types of user interfaces and apps. Monzo is a really good example, just completely reinvented how banking works from a UX perspective. Yeah, suddenly it becomes useful and intuitive and where you need it, right? Brilliant product. But in the end, the infrastructure that's built on is the same rotten infrastructure that everyone else works on, because the payment systems and the networks and all of those things are basically shared infrastructure. Okay, that's wave one, lipstick on a pig. Yeah, the lipstick is amazing interface, the pig is the infrastructure. Wave two was when those data sources and those infrastructure began to get opened up via API. So funding options within Cyfounder was a classic example of that. Open banking, for example, began to give you some amazing capabilities to do better comparison. So opening up data sources, opening up APIs to these things, putting a headless layer on it, basically opened up all kinds of opportunities for commoditization, for aggregation, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so that's wave two, but it's still on the same rotten infrastructure. We're just entering the wave when the infrastructure itself gets rebuilt, and it is, in my view, an order of magnitude more consequential than the first two individually. So why is that? It's because stablecoins, I guess, is the kind of the fashionable term that kind of brings together what's quite a wide range of different things. But fundamentally, ignore the stablecoins bit, because all that stablecoins did is basically peg the value of a given crypto to a real world asset so that you couldn't speculate on it. Yeah? You can't speculate on a stable coin. It's always going to be worth $1 or whatever it is, right? Yeah. So they took away the speculation so that you then get focused exclusively on real world functionality. And so stable coins is only relevant because it's exposed the real world functionality of DeFi. Okay. So in other words, it stopped people doing the let's chase it to the moon type stuff. You can't as a stable coin. It's the smart contract capability that's transformational for financial services. So in the city, right, where I've spent a lot of my career, there are literally hundreds of thousands of very highly paid smart people basically reconciling stuff, because contract documents are PDFs and everyone disagrees on certain terms, and because payments take days to settle. So basically you're kind of like, well, is the money in transit? I've already sent it, blah, blah, blah. Reconciliation. With DeFi capabilities, everything is 24/7, immutable and instantaneous. If the smart contracts functionality is crucial here, it's kind of like when these two things are true, contract will close, right? There's no people involved, there's no reconciliation, everything is transparent. I think we're beginning the rebuild of the infrastructure now, the infrastructure layer of financial services, and I think it will. This is the bit that takes down the big players. Those that don't stay on top of this is when they go down.